Transitioned over to the spell table. What is happening? I am sorting cards and building decks at the same time because multitasking. Because every time I sort cards, I just start making new decks. I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder. What is happening? I am just gonna be this is all my rare and mythic stuff that I need to sort from the last couple of months, so. And I'm building a deck right now, so I gotta get that done. Let's see. Just throw out some. Plug this in. Oh, that Necropotence is so pretty. I am getting stuff. Oh, that storm is fucking awesome. I gotta make a comment on that. It's pretty. Anyway, what are we doing here? Now, this is an impromptu stream because I do not have a stream this week because I got Commander sealed, but I will be over there on Friday. Hey, Onion Bug, what's happening? I'm gonna be building some decks here in a second. This is all my rare cards from the last 2 months, 3 months. I don't know. It's stupid. Sent out a post. Wasn't going to, and I was like, yeah, I guess I will. There we go. Okay, I don't even know where to start. This is a mess. I guess we'll start here. We'll just start here. I did take a couple of Commander decks apart, so that is what some of this stuff is, but it is a mess. Oh, a Nazgul. Sweet. Yeah, I think this is actually part of my one deck I was building. How was your morning, Ben? Okay, some of these actually are going to certain decks. Nazgul, and this Bloodstained Mire. That's going over to my Saga deck. Guess we'll start over here. The Nazgul deck is another deck. I need more Nazguls. Ugh. I need to be better about it. I let my sorting get out of control to the point where I'm like, I should probably do something about this. What are you doing, baby? I love you. I know. You're so wonderful. There's no space up here for you right now, though. Yeah, I know. Okay, you're just gonna sit here? Cats! Okay, dude! Come on. It's okay. I know. There's not even very much space for me to do the things I need to do up here, so... Okay. Noted Procession and Living Death. As I'm building a deck for Vegas to give away. And... Shh. It's just an Ashnod deck. I like to build Ashnod decks. Okay, so this stuff was all going to a new deck. I was building another Sorin deck. Okay, so this stuff is all going there. Stronic Resonator. I'm trying to make copies of Nazguls. Lots of copies. So it's basically a Nazgul clone deck. There we go. Those lands are going there. Yeah, I ended up taking the Mishra deck apart, so now most of this stuff is just going over to my new Sorin deck. As soon as I get a new Sorin, I get a actually Mission God's Effigy. I love Cursed Mirror. That's one of my favorite cards. Okay, these are all going to the deck. That's going over to my Saga deck. Oh my gosh, there's just so much crap to go through. Zoriel is actually going over to an Arch Enemy deck because I'm doing a Baldur's Gate themed Arch Enemy deck. What are we doing with you, Pain Distributor? I feel like Pain Distributor head over here for a reason. An Orthon, Hero of the Lava Brink. Okay. There is multicolor green, red, Dex. Sarah's Emissary. There's a lot of weird stuff in here that's just... I think Agent of Erebos I was actually putting in something. And this thing, Scavenge Brawler, has so many different keywords, but then if you exile it from your graveyard, you can put 4+1/+1 counters and then put all those counters on there. So for like Shalai and Halar, yeah, that's about... I think I'm going to bring my 4 Commander decks and my 2 Oathbreaker decks, and then I have my... what is it? My Plane Chase deck and my other... So I'll have like 3 of my quivers with me, but like 2 of them will be in my backpack. Oh yeah, I am my Baldur's Gate decks that I'm building. I had to get all the different characters. Excited about that. Yeah, I've taken apart a couple of them where it just didn't do what I wanted them to do. So I had 2 Nisa decks. I took the one apart. Zariel and these Baldur Gate guys, you can go over here for now. Okay, let's see what else is in the stack over here of nonsense. Move all this stuff over. Make some space for things. Bridge from below. I think I took apart another deck is what this is. Ichord is such a weird looking creature. I love the artwork. It's creepy as hell. Actually, I put this on spell table just so I could bring up cards and stuff. There we go. It's gonna show it as a plains. And then a plains. Probably because I don't have my light on. There we go. I just wanted to show the artwork for this. It's gonna make me type it out. Spell table, why are you so feisty? Wizards, I need you to fix spell table. Make it a little better. It's been being feisty. Oh, they reprinted that. When was that? Eternal Masters? Interesting. Darkmoor Salvage. You can go up there. Diabolic Intent. Actually, you know what? Let's find the commanders that we're actually building, because that way I can remember the colors. We are building Agatha for Vegas and for when I'm cosplaying, so I can play as Agatha. So there's her Soul Cauldron. I really want to build Breenard, Ginger Sculptor. Let's see here. Agatha. Oh, Talon, Kindly Lord, that artwork is sick. Let's see if we can find Agatha. There we go. We are building Agatha. And then we are building Baluna, I think her name is. Sounds right. I think I pulled a copy somewhere. I don't know, I'm going to end up building a whole bunch of decks from this set. Oh, that Necropotence is pretty. we got the alternate artwork for her. So, oh, there she is. I just keep forgetting what colors she is, so I have to actually try to remember that. Let's see here. Yeah, it's such a cool card. I like that whole entire deck. That was one of my favorite things, is just to reanimate things all the time. Okay, so we're building Agatha and we're building Baluna Grand Squall. Just because she looks fun and I like adventures. And I already had an adventure deck and it just wasn't as fun as I thought it would be. So I'm hoping to do something different with this one now that there's a whole bunch of new adventures. Okay, Wayfarer's Bauble. Ugh. Some of these cards are just... Okay, these ones are all things that can go into the uncommon, common area of my world. Traxos, Scourge of Krug. Feed the Swarm, even though it's not a rare, but yeah, it's very useful. Ash Barrens, you can go in my land area. Wayfarer's Bauble, we can always use more of those. Faithless Looting, you can go over there in the uncommon area as well. Chaos Warp. I'm trying to see if I can find anything that is good for Agatha and Baluna. Audacious Reshapers. Sacrifice an artifact, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an artifact card. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Audacious Reshapers deals damage to equal to the number of cards revealed. You don't need that right now. That's the other thing, is I have so many decks that I need to build. Talon is pretty cool. I just basically took the precon, fairy precon, added them, and then used them as a commander. And is this Gloria? I need to play. I haven't actually played against that one either. Smelting Vat. This is all artifact stuff. We don't really... Even though... I really want to make food into creatures and kill people with this. Oh, there is another color in Magic. It's blue. Like, wait a second. Everybody puts their stuff in different order. I've always done artifacts: black, blue, green, gold, red, and white. I don't know. I'll just keep at it at this point in time. Oh man, how did I get that on there? Expressive Iteration, always useful. Michael Wellspring, you can go over there. Emery, Lurker of the Lock. Not doing a lot of stuff with artifacts, so I don't know. Demir Signet. Actually, we'll probably put the Demir Signet in the Sorin deck, so we'll just throw that over there. Fell Warstone. Metalwork Colossus. Ooh, Silas Wren. Do like that they put a lot of them in the old artwork. Mizio, Visionary Architect. Hellkite Igniter. Council Innovator. This is all artifact stuff. Surface Somatic we do not need right now. Buried Ruin, you can go over there. Farid, Enterprising Salvager. Whatever non-token artifact you control is put in the graveyard. Yeah, we're not doing anything like that right now. Mindstone, you can go over here. Fact and Fiction, you can go over here as well. Agent Archive. And Prophetic Prism. You can go over there. Braid. Rakdos Signet we will probably use. Sahili. Narset. All terrifying things. Sahili, Sublime Artificer. And Narset, Part of Her Veils. One of the most annoying cards. Oblivion Stone. Herald of Anguish I really like. It doesn't fit what we're doing. There's knowledge. You can go over here. Terramorphic Expanse. Sacred Wellspring. Geth. Lord of the Vault. Do like bringing people's creatures back. And then that player mills that many cards? That's pretty funny, actually. I do like bringing stuff back from the dead. A bunch of retro lands. Looking over there. Golgari Thug. You can hang out over there. Golgari Grave Troll. This battlefield, a +1/+1 counter on every creature in your graveyard. I will have lots of creatures in my graveyard. That usually happens. Full Swamp. Oh, Hogak. Ugh. Yeah, this must have been from my Hogak deck that I took apart. Faithless Looting. Tassagar. Golden Fang. I love Elminster's Simulacrum. For each opponent, you create a token that's a copy of up to one target creature that player controls. We're actually going to put that in Voluna. Just want to keep her colors up, because for some reason I keep getting her colors mixed up. I started putting a bunch of white adventures, and I was like, oh no, what did I do? Academy Lore Master I need to test out. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player may draw an additional card. If they do, spells they cast cost 2 more to cast this turn. Thought about making it so my spells are cheaper, so I can draw additional cards, and then my opponents feel like if they can, it might just not be great for them. Time Warp. I love the Strixhaven lands. Or spells. The artwork is just as good as the new Eldraine ones. Tempted by the Auric. Tezzeret Gambit. I do like Destroying, don't I? I do. Foil Opt. Memory Lapse. I don't know, Memory Lapse is kind of funny because you counter target spell if that spell is targeted this way, or countered this way, put it on top of owner's library instead of it, which is almost, I don't know, I find that more annoying than having my spell countered, is knowing that I'm about to draw another card and be like, I know what this card is, and I just tried to cast it. Dream Strix, a Bird Illusion. Defiler of Dreams. Defiler of Dreams. You don't want to go into Luna? We're not going to be casting that many blue permanents. We'll hold off on that. Reverent Hunter. Jorg Tree Speaker. It's uncommon, but it does do weird things that make it better than it is. Gnarled Professor. Exponential Growth. I don't know how many times I've killed people with Exponential Growth. So stupid. Double target creature's power X times. Basic Conjuring. Dragon Garden Elite. Cinery Caster. Copy an instant or sorcery spell. Put a +1/+1 counter on her. You know... We are going to be casting a lot of adventures. I almost feel like maybe this is something we can Voluna. So we are going to be casting a lot of spells. Move this on here. Forgot I was going to move this on over here. Let's see here. Close that, bring that back up. Weather the Storm. This was one that I was actually missing. Cultivate, you're always good for grabbing lands. Urborg. Langworth. At the battlefield, mill 3 cards for each time it was kicked. Its power is equal. That's pretty cool if you want to just throw stuff in the graveyard. Aquarian Beast Collar. Nasari. Oh, I love Nasari. She's so cool. I finally got to use her. You know what? You guys actually need to come over here. Basically, almost any of the D&D stuff I need. A shiny foil Nali. Foil Ramirez de Pietro Pillager. Even though they're uncommons, I usually put them aside just because I never know when I need commander stuff. Nope, that is only visible to me. An ad break. The Lady of Otara. She looks pretty cool. Wonder if there's enough dwarf cards to add to Baluna. Maybe. Stein Paranoid Person. Archangel of Wraith. King Darian foil. I really like King Darian. Simone Quandrix. Prodigy. Temporal Firestorm. Zevlar. Exile. More D&D stuff. Manifestation Sage. Cedrus the Trader King. He's so gross. He does so many stupid things. Just giving all your creatures unearth is pretty great. Definitely won that way. Here's a bunch of John Incris, Shattered One. Maisie True Sword Paladin, Miracle, Lord of Bones, Bane, Lord of Darkness. Oh, Glunch. God, I love Glunch. Ohaba, Calera. It's just my Archer. I have a whole bunch of Archers set aside to make that deck. Oh, Kagla, you stupid Shadow Arch Druid. She was a jerk. She was causing me problems. Queen Kala bin Karug. Ragadraga. Ragadraga, I don't know where you're going either. Somewhere, at some point. Vanishing Verse. Product Sliver. Oh, Orca. Orca Siege Demon does a lot of good work for me. Jasmine Borel, the 7, Tadioba, Foil, and Rada Coalition Warlord. She's okay. Not for what I need her for. Even though... Another type of creature gets +X/+X. Well, we'll only have Golgari, so I guess that's not super good. There's a shiny foil Ellis. Ayasha Tanaka Arma. Romero Pedro, you can go over here. Relic Mons War Chief. Maybe make another Goblin deck at some point. Oh, Raphael. English Savior. He'll be going in my Arch Enemy deck. Boric Tor, Bone Rattler, Shiny Foil, King Darian. Guess I don't need this other one then. Only need one of uncommon things in my binder. Go over there. Kedrick, Soul Conjure, or Kindler? got white in him though. Shadrick Silver Quill. That art is so good. Oh, bad break, you're done. Me either. It would. Where did my camera go? Why did my camera shut off? I don't know why that happened. So weird. Weird. I guess we'll. That didn't work. I guess we'll see what happens when I do this. Maybe it told me. It's like, no, you can't do this. Oh, OBS, why are you being feisty?